Good morning. It is time to get going over to Mount Millennia and try to have a decent day. Let's see where the day goes. Alright, let's get going. We got a little bit of a trip. Good morning. It is March 17th. It is 10:04 in the morning, and honestly, I'm in a really good mood. And the reason why is because, one, EZS actually has a YouTube downloader that's going to be able to go ahead and help me in what I want to do. And second of all, we're going to go over to Millennia. We're going to get my iPad battery redone. It's a second generation Pro, so the battery's kind of old and bad by now. But the thing is, for e-reading and stuff I want to do on it, and email, it's perfect. I'm not going to spend $1,000 on a new iPad. Heck no. But here's the thing I wanted to talk with you about too. Our Micro Family Daily. It was a new channel concept spawned off with the idea of daily vlog creation. But after doing it for almost 2 months, I had the idea, the thought process, why not just put the videos onto the main channel and just have the main channel be for daily vlogs and for live streams? Makes sense? And not to mention, the main channel is already monetized, so that makes it easier. But here's what we're going to do. You and I, we're going to go over to Mount Millennia. We're going to get the battery redone, and then go from there for the day. I don't know what else we're going to do. Still deciding that as of now at 10 o'clock in the morning. But let's get going. Alright, here we are, Mount Millennia. Let's go ahead, let's get in, and let's get the service started. So the main difference between this mall here and something like the Florida Mall is that this one here has more upscale shops, stuff like that. Think of it more like an indoor Disney Springs. Alright, we are done. Let's get going. Alright, it is 11:01. We just wrapped up over at the Mount Millennia. And honestly, here's the deal. So when we're replacing the battery on the iPad Pro 2nd generation, they can't just replace the battery, they also have to replace the logic board. Cool. Now, normally to replace the battery is $119 on that model. I was perfectly fine with. But unfortunately, they cannot until the battery is truly failing. And to get to that point, it has to be at 79%. Mine was at 90%. 91%, that range. So unfortunately, it didn't qualify. Let's go ahead. Let's get back home to Tiff. And let's just go from there. Okay, that is awesome. An Aston Martin. I love that sucker, that Vantage right there. Alright, so here's what I think I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to sell off that MacBook Pro, that Intel one that we have. Sell it off on eBay under the Kurt School Media Incorporated brand. But also go ahead and either trade in or sell off the iPad Pro, the one that I was going to get the battery fixed on. I know that Best Buy will give me about $100 for it, so I'll see what online prices go. Doesn't hurt, right? And go from there. I know the MacBook Pro, if I go with Best Buy, it's going to give me about $400, but I'd rather just go online and see what it'll give me when it comes to like the eBay marketplace. Not to mention, I also have the original box for it as well. So that could also help add to the value and to the shipping for it as well. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home, relax, maybe go over to Subway later on. Because if they still have those old $3 rolls, those were pretty darn good. And for $3, hey, why not? But I also am going to be merging over the channels still today and filling out job applications. So we got quite a bit to do as far as that goes. But first, I'm going to stop at a Walmart here. because we're gonna do a breakfast for dinner fun before we do a game night tonight. And we're gonna go ahead and do sausage, egg, and pancake. We got the freaking pancakes from Dolly Parton last night, well, yesterday. But I remembered looking at the video and I was like, they had syrup. Let's get that. So we're gonna stop at Walmart real quick, get the syrup, and then just go from there. All right, here we are at Kobe Walmart. Let's go in, let's get our pancake syrup for tonight. While in there, green tea citrus. I love green tea and citrus fruit. Oh wow, that's good. You definitely get that orange punch. You don't really taste much of the green tea though until the end of it. I love it though. All right, we got our syrup, we got our green tea. Let's get home to a beautiful girl and let's go and get some work done. Yeah. Green tea citrus. Lipton.
There's no fake sugar in it.
No, I've already checked it.
Okay. Oh, no. That is weird.
You get that punch of citrus at the end, right?
It kind of tastes you get like that cucumber. Lingering taste.
I like it.
Ugh, I don't.
Okay, so right now, looking at BestBuy.com, Apple MacBook Pro variant, 13-inch, 2020 model. Your estimated trade-in value, $200. Yeah, I have a feeling we can definitely do better on eBay. 11-inch iPad Pro, second generation with Wi-Fi. Currently trades in at $100. Honestly, when it comes to the MacBook Pro, it's in fantastic condition. So selling it on eBay is going to be the better choice. With the iPad Pro, on the other hand, I know it's got a defective battery on it. So trying to sell it on eBay and disclaim it with the defective battery may not get the best results. For instance, you could get somebody that'll buy it, but then try to claim that they didn't know that it had a bad battery, even though you put it in the description and then leave you bad feedback. So that's why I think the iPad Pro may go to Best Buy. The MacBook will go to eBay. On the other hand, $516, $500 range, all the way down to the $490s. So $499 and up is where I should expect to land if I sell it on eBay. On the other front right now, we do have the EaseUS video downloader going on. It's going to go ahead and pull all the videos from the daily channel, and then we can upload them onto you guys. So let's get into that as well and keep going. Alright, let's go over to Subway. Let's get something fresh-ish to eat. Here we are, Subway. Let's go in. Let's get something to eat.
Can I get the tuna, please?
Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get this home to Tiff, and we can sit down and enjoy. Also got a couple of cookies for us too. So for those of you that don't know, back in 2003, Tiffany and I first got together, and it was awesome. Honestly, 2003 was a different time altogether. But here was the cool thing. What we would do is we would go over to Publix, go to Subway, have subs, split them in half, and then on days where we would go to the mall is when we would go over to Sarku, and we could just share a little chicken meal, and it was really nice. There's a lot of stuff from that back then that I miss. But one thing I've definitely learned over the years enjoy every day while you can, and just take it day by day, because a lot has definitely changed in our life since then. Some things have stayed the same, like how much we love each other and how much we just enjoy being with each other, but friends have come and gone, and so have family, unfortunately. Let's keep going. Alright, it is snack time while we work. Fresh yogurt with some nice fruit in it. I have to admit, at least I finally got a system down packed. Uploading from here, because this is where all the files were downloaded to, since it's like a terabyte hard drive. On this screen here, we can go and edit the metadata on the actual Our Micro Family main channel. And over here is where we have the daily channel, which is no longer going to be in effect. So basically taking all the data from here, copying over to here, after uploading from here. But also at the same time, I gotta go ahead and get dinner soon. Still have to get the sausage and eggs. Okay, it is time to take a break from all the video file editing and just go ahead and go out, get the sausage and eggs for dinner, and then relax and just enjoy the night. It has been a long day, it feels like. Extremely. Even though we've accomplished quite a lot.
Yeah.
You got the room cleaned up a lot more.
Made the bed.
Cleaned up the bathroom. I got the Apple Store thing done. And we're getting the channel combined. So I'd say we're both doing pretty good today.
Yeah, just taking our relaxing day, unfortunately.
Relaxing?
Yes, that's my version of relaxing. Is cleaning. I can't help it.
Really?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is I need to make more messes so
No.
you can relax more.
No.
You heard it,
Because
guys.
I actually do, after I'm done cleaning and getting myself all worked up, I just tuck myself into bed for a little bit and take a nap.
I love this girl. Alright, let's get to Publix and get going.
Alright.
Alright. It is nice and cool out. Let's go get dinner. Or at least 2 parts of it. Alright, let's go into Publix, let's get dinner, and then get home and cook.
It looks fun. And you know, one of these. Ooh, your phone.
Alright, let's get home.
Yes.
You got cooking, I got more file work to do. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's now 5:14. I'm about to go ahead, have dinner with Tiffany, relax, and go ahead and keep changing over all these files. I am a quarter of the way. 5 days through February. I got all of January done. And then I got the rest of February to do. And then into March up to yesterday. Honestly, I'm really happy about doing this because having a unified brand I think is going to be a lot better over the long run. And not to mention, whenever we approach someone and they say, "Oh, what's your channel?" Whether we're streaming or whether we're vlogging, just saying one is better than having to go, "Well, this one is today.
Like and subscribe.
The main one is for another day for streaming." So having one cohesive channel, I think, is going to work way better. But overall, today has been an okay day. I've actually decided that, yes, I am going to just say, forget it. I'm keeping the iPad Pro that I have now, letting it keep deteriorate, and then if I want to replace the battery and then logic board, then I can. Otherwise, it's kind of like, might as well just keep what I have. And the reason why is because, I could trade in the iPad Pro, get $120. I could go ahead and sell the MacBook Pro, get maybe $600. After eBay fees, I'll probably collect about $500, $400. That puts me at about $500 total. iPads right now are about $800 and up, and that I didn't want to spend any money really out of pocket if I didn't have to. Yeah, I might as well just keep what I have now, work with it, and then later down the road, go and buy a new one. That seems like the best solution. Not to mention, I would rather keep that $120 toward the purchase of a new iPad in the bank to go ahead and cover trips, to go ahead and cover all kinds of food expenditures, stuff like that that'll come up when we go out. That's honestly what I would rather do. But I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for joining in today. And I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. All I know is that we're going to figure something out each day. Maybe I'll go out and I'll do an Uber Eats DoorDash run for a few hours just to see if I can make up some money and go from there. Because the nice thing about doing it in this area in particular, it's not that hard on the brakes because it's pretty easy, smooth sailing around here. It's when you get into downtown Orlando Winter Park traffic, that's when you get the heavy braking, I noticed. But I hope you guys have a good night, and thank you so much for joining, and I will see you tomorrow.